Good afternoon, all. How are we?
We're live.
Masters Wednesday, Michael.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends, indeed. Hope everyone's doing well out there, enjoying the run-up to the first major of the year. Nice to see the looking immaculate.
So good.
It really does. It's interesting hearing them all talking about how firm the place is. And they never really talked about in November how soft it was. But now they're saying obviously how soft it was. So it'll be interesting to see what the scoring does.
Yeah. No, it looks good. My pick is Justin Thomas.
I think he's a favourable pick.
Only because a bookie told me that.
Who?
Nathan. He's not a bookie, but he's lucky.
He
is lucky.
He's pretty much a bookie. I think JT will play great. I quite fancy John Ram to have a good week.
Mm-hmm.
And Cantley, and who's the other one I was thinking?
Poulter.
Shoffley. Cantley. You're obsessed with Poulter having a good week this week. Like, I like Poulter.
I think he'd be a great Masters champ. Maybe Morikawa.
You think so?
Maybe.
Even that little left to right flight?
It's nice.
No. Michael has spoken. Lots of notes here. Bryson, Westy. What else we got? Hello, friends. Lots of hello, friends. I love that. It's Masters week, Glenn.
Jim Nantz. Love Jim Nantz.
Yeah. A tradition like no other, Michael. We've just screwed the odds. I wish TXG was that popular. That we could influence the odds. That'd be a great day. It'd be a fantastic day.
Couple Casey's.
Angel Cabrera. Always could bet a Cabrera.
In the prison cell.
Is he?
He's locked up.
Is he?
Aye. He beat his wife.
Oh, stop. Did he?
Yeah, Interpol or whatever it's called arrested him in Colombia or something like that. Shame on you.
Hopefully, there's Daniel A. confirming it. Guys, hope you all had a great Easter weekend. Obviously, we had Monday off, which is nice. Had a little chance to refresh the batteries. We had Mura video yesterday. Really impressed with the 401s, weren't we?
Yeah, that was good.
Love them. This morning we done the brand new, I think it's been photographed as we speak, but we done the brand new Strixon ZX4.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Little rocket launcher that is. Been looking forward to doing that one for a while.
Yep.
Good numbers. We have a brand new instructor coming through the door this afternoon. I'll leave that one for you guys to enjoy later in the week.
One of the best of the best.
One of the absolute best. No worries, Paddy. One of the best of the best. We're going to be doing a little series with this special guest on some of the things with his game, so it will be good. How can you not root for Lee Westwood? I root for Westy every time he tees it up.
Yeah.
Especially in a major.
How can you not?
Absolutely. No, it's good. Free Angel. Free him.
Keep him locked up.
Not if he beat his wife. Keep him locked up. Don't free him if he's been bad to the missus. Is Larry Chung still alive? I was with LC yesterday. Saw him yesterday. Alive and kicking. The blonde hair is a-flowing. Looking great. He was in great form.
The blonde hair is a-flowing.
Aye. Chris, love to see the flawless audio video today, guys. Well, I think, guys, while we're getting a lot of people joining right now, take a quick second to acknowledge Luke and Paddy, who do the back end work of this, and Patrick sets up the lives. And obviously, the first 2 weeks were a challenge for us and challenge for Paddy. He's learning how to do it, but setting up it, he's like an old pro now. Luke, obviously, with his editing and stuff like that, and how good of a job he's doing. I think he's doing an incredible job, all things considered. Yeah. Matty boy always sets the standard at the top of the YouTube game, in my opinion. So Luke has done an incredible job coming in and filling in.
Raphael says, Mike, loosen up. Raphael, you come on this side of the camera, my friend, and we'll see how loose we all are.
It's not as easy as it would seem. And I tell you what, the difference, what I always say to people is go back and watch the first 5 TXG YouTube videos. They were junk. They were awful.
Yeah.
They were filmed in bad light and
M3 driver video. Matt deleted that one. Thank you.
We had to delete a lot of those ones because they were that bad. Mikey boy is killing it. This is week 4. The difference between week 1 and week 4. I mean, you'll know it yourself. You feel so much more comfortable.
Yeah, love it.
Make it more loose. You'd be lying down horizontal if you were more loose.
We need a TXG Masters pool. Listen, we wanted to do one.
No.
We did one. But I didn't know if we couldn't edit it to make it look cool. Next year, we promise, there will be a majors pool for every major.
It's in the works. It is in the works. We will very likely be doing one for the other majors of the year. We do have a template for the pool. We have somebody who loves running these pools for majors and stuff like that. So it's going to be good when we actually do it. Guys, update on Matty. Lovely had a couple of messages with him the last couple of days, which has been really, really nice. So yeah, he's recovering. He's recovering. He's feeling better, and it's a baby steps at this stage. The last thing we need to do is throw him back into the fire, and it kind of it stops his recovery process. We'll just be as patient as we all need to be with that, and we'll love having him back when he's here.
I told him today he's not getting his seat back.
Did you?
Yeah. Said stay home.
Stay home. Two's company. Three's a crowd.
Three's a crowd.
That'll be good. It will be good. All right, let's dive into some questions here, Michael. You grab some on your side, I'll grab some on mine.
Ian, I've been using your gap wedge 50-yard chipping drill, and now the chunking is going away. Thank you so much.
Love it. Absolutely. Do you know what? I've done the exact same thing. I was finding that I was really, on the weekend, I was really digging my leading edge of the wedges, and anytime I grabbed a 60, it was just bad contact. So I went and practiced the next day. Every shot that I would normally hit with a 60, I hit with a 50. The only way you can deliver enough loft is to shallow out that loft or the angle of attack to get more loft, and then obviously use the bounce correctly. It's a great drill, guys, for those of you who struggle with getting the club to bottom out at the right point. Use less loft.
I hit some balls on the weekend, did a couple little drills.
How was the ball striking?
Wedges and irons were good.
Good.
Driver needs a little chat. 3-wood.
Does it need to
Don't know how to hit that.
Is that right?
You're better off hitting it with the grip instead of the head.
It's all right. Early days. Early days. Sebastian's asking, how do you gents feel about adjustable weights in a hybrid?
Love it.
Adjustable weights in anything's great, Sebastian. Anything that gives us the ability to dial in specs, head, shaft, grip. If someone has a preference for a specific component on one end of the club or the other, allows us to create the right balance, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
We've got an adjustable wedge coming in the next couple of days.
Yeah. Is that Adele one coming in?
Yep.
Oh, for testing?
Yep.
Beautiful. Very nice. I saw those. They look nice. Grab one if you've got one.
Anything besides Titleist and new MP line irons expected end of this year?
I think we'll see a refresh. Well, no, will we? No. There'll be a P790 replacement, I would imagine. That's been 2 years since
There'll be a new P790 for sure.
I think you might see some new ping, not an i210, that's for sure. There might be a new i500.
And maybe a new iBlade.
And a new iBlade. I think
Blueprint will stay for sure.
Yep.
Can you compare Mira 501 versus 201 in a video?
We could very easily do that one. Yeah. Little Mura range we could do one day. Just do 401,
Whole line.
501, 401, 301, 201, 101. That'd be a good little video to do a little explanation. Yeah, the Mura irons are gorgeous. They really are. We see a lot of traction with them right now.
You could do that with Hanma. I know we might do something with Strixon.
Yeah.
I think those will be good.
Definitely. Mark's TXG camo towel just came in. Thanks, boys. Thank you, Mark. Big thanks to everyone who took advantage of the 10% off on the new online store that is going on right now. Guys, if you are in the market for new clubs, you are thinking of just going and buying them off the shelf, literally just jump on the TXG store right now, literally txgstore.com, not the txg.ca website. It's a separate entity. txgstore.com. Masters10 is your promo code, and you'll save yourself 10% on an Autoflex, on a Ventus, on a Tensei 1K, on a set of Mura irons. There was some good builds over the weekends. I saw a set of Titleist blades went through last night, which was nice to see. So if you're in the hunt, guys, for new clubs, and maybe you buy the clubs now and you get them retrofit later down the line, I think that would be cool.
Dave's saying, I got a TXG camo towel, put it down on the grass and couldn't see it anymore. Had to get a new towel. Perfect.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Keep buying. Love it. Okie doke. Raj Gill, become a bronze member. Welcome.
Welcome, Raj. Welcome, my man.
How far along is the paint job going on the TXG Tour van? The first coat's on. It's just taking a long time to dry. We used watercolors instead by accident.
Yeah, no, oil-based paint for that. You should know that, Yemen and Son.
I love a paint. I love painting.
That's it. That's the Miyagi.
TXG store, can there be an update to see pricing in different currency? Eventually.
Yes, yeah, we could. You can also jump on your phone and quickly do a conversion. That's what I do. Use the XE app. Yeah. It's very quick to do that. Just jump on there and you can see what it is. You convert your Canadian dollars to whatever currency you're in. It'll literally take you 30 seconds. It's super easy. Raphael, is asking, advice for trying a longer shaft for the first time, specifically Autoflex, starting at 46 inches, used to play at 45.25. Cool. That's exactly what I've been doing with my driver. Used to play 45.25, now in 46. Head weight, Raphael, is the first thing to be mindful of. You'll probably have to come down about approximately 6 to 8 grams in head weight, 6 to 8, that'd be fair. I'd also bring the loft down ever so slightly. I've found that anytime you're going a little bit longer, you tend to add a little bit more dynamic loft through the hip. So if you can turn your driver down, if it has an adjustable loft sleeve, or if you're looking at a brand new driver, whichever it may be, that's the 2 pieces of advice I would give you.
Update on how far down the list you are for fittings. We will know more on Thursday.
I mean, it's actually, I hate to say this, guys, I really do, but it's irrelevant until we get open. Because, I mean, we say 1,800 1 week today. I think as of today, is sitting here right now, we've made 56 new requests yesterday. Yeah. I mean, we were probably at 2,500 by now in terms of the wait list. It's high. We're doing all we can. We're obviously back in a emergency lockdown situation. Is that where we're at?
This is lockdown and potentially a stay-at-home order come Thursday. So schools are closing. Yeah. Not good.
There's the gaffer's in.
Oh, the boss.
Yemen.
Hello, boss.
Yemen's in the house. Are we planning to offer virtual fits through the store website? Stephen is asking. Yes, absolutely. I think over the next kind of week, certainly while this promo's on, you'll see little kind of snippets of what we're going to be doing with this virtual fit. If it's something you guys would love to do and love to see, please let us know. Let us know in the comments here. Do you want to see TXG virtual fitting? Is that something that would be useful to you guys?
Chris is saying, come fit here in the South. We don't give a F about COVID. And that's why we're still in lockdown.
Well,
wear your mask.
It's wear your mask by all means, but yeah, I mean, you can see it so many different ways, can't you? You know, you can see it like we all want to get out of it. It just seems like we're trying to vaccinate our way out of a problem now, doesn't it?
And we don't have any vaccines.
Not enough, that's for sure.
Dumb.
Someone said there, I think it was, I said something about Phil Davis, TXG crypto. I had a couple of people message me about, would you guys accept
Bitcoin
crypto?
And stuff like that.
Yeah, interesting.
11.1125 of a Bitcoin to buy a set of irons.
I know. Yeah.
I have Nike VRs and I really like the heads, but the DGS 300s are way too heavy for my slow swing speed. Mm-hmm. Is there something you guys would do? Old heads, new shafts? Yes.
Yeah.
So retrofit.
Oh, retrofit. Get yourself into something a bit lighter.
Yeah. We don't have, like, if you were to come to us for a fit, we obviously don't have that head for fitting.
Get you something pretty close.
Something really close and dial in the shaft that way and then build them up for you.
Yep. What else we got? Austin, how's it going, guys? Good, Austin. Haven't been on the live for a bit. Been thinking about this. Yeah, it's it feels like it's been a while. I mean, it's only been 9 days or something like that. We done our last one a week ago on Monday, so it's not been long, but it does feel like, because we don't hit our usual Monday slot, it does feel like it's been a while for us too, which is good. Ryan's saying he has a buddy who has a Sim 8 degree with a Ventus Black Velocore 6X. He struggles with a left miss. Would Hulk help that? Is it more stable than Ventus Black? His swing speed is 120 plus. No. It's Ventus is stiffer than Hulk in the tip section. Hulk would be a little bit stiffer in the mid section. So it just really depends on how he loads it. I would think the likelihood is that there's a few other things he needs to fix before it would be going to a shaft solution, Ryan. But Hulk would not be where I would spend $400 or $500 or whatever it costs.
Can you explain why the TC201 sole design is good for you and shallow swingers, but the ZX7 sole is not? For you, they're asking for
asking for me, is it?
For your
201s. You got it.
You're already pretty steep.
Trying to be a steeper player. Yeah. I think a default into being actually, probably when I'm playing bad, I'm a shallow player. I get a little scrapey with the strike.
Yeah.
Trying to get steeper and neutralize that path, that's something I'm really working on.
We find that the steeper a lot of people are with that V-sole sometimes can hurt their game rather than help their game. Really steep, like guys who are like, we've had a run at it last year or 2 years ago with guys who are like 6, 7, 8 down on it. Good players, but just super, super steep.
Just get it stuck in the ground.
A lot of times people with ZX7, ZX5, they don't spin it enough either. I know a few guys that they love the look of them, but they just don't spin them enough.
Definitely. Thoughts on Project X IO shafts, Michael?
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. They're not the old PXI, that's for sure.
Not for you.
Not for me.
Whisker's asking, lockdown ends when the covers come off the greens in Canada, is it not? It should, Whisker. We would love it to be that case. The covers are officially off. It's lovely out there right now. What's the weather today? Must be
10?
No.
11? 14.
As we are right now, 14.
It's not bad.
Yeah, 15 later on. 17 tomorrow. Golf weather tomorrow.
Might have to wrap up these videos early and go to the range.
Ben has the eternal struggle. He's trying to tell his dad why fitting matters, and he just doesn't understand. I wanted to come and get fit for a new driver. Can you explain the benefits of it and why it's worth it? I mean, the benefits are fairly obvious for most of you guys who are watching. When you're trying to explain to someone, though, the benefits of club fitting, but they're just in their mind, it's just, no, it's the Indian and not the Arrow and stuff like that. You're up against it, but you need to see it to believe it. And I think that's where the channel has been good for a lot of people, because they may see themselves in someone like a Ronnie or a Sammy or your Rob Kennedy back in the day. Any of these sort of people, you can see yourself in that. When you see other people improving, it gives you hope that there's some in there for you as well.
Yeah.
Then there's routes for improvement. There's no question club fitting is the fastest route to getting the most out of your game. The long-term benefit will always be to go and work in your game and develop a better technique and better, motion. But you can get there pretty quickly with a good club fitting session.
Heartland Golf Channel. If I'm 100% custom fit for a driver, which with custom shafts, should I expect longer life out of the driver? Yeah, I would say you'd probably get a bit more out of it because we're fitting you to a driver that's going to work for your game, whether you're working on your game or not. Yeah, you could have that driver for as long as you want. Technology changes, obviously, year to year, and there might be some subtle changes that will help you or that could hurt you. But yeah, I would say you get a little bit longer life out of some custom fit equipment.
For sure. Joe T's asking when we're going to be doing the Kirkland Signature 2.0 golf balls. Where are they? Are they down in their Mississauga?
Yep.
Probably next week, Joe. Probably next Monday. You'll see that one.
Any videos planned for the even roll mid lock range? Thoughts on it? Looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, we need to have a look at getting the cameras over to the putter studio and things like that. It's all the camera equipment that we've got around the studio. It's pretty intricate when you start moving it and you pull wires apart. And obviously, while we don't have the maestro here to do that, and these are all his equipment and his cameras, so I'm always a little reluctant to be pulling them apart and moving them. Then we put them back in. We can't get the things to work again. So I think that'll be in the back burner until we get Matty Boy back with us. What else you got, Michael? Any recommendation for low driver spin? Joe averages 1,500 with a 105 swing speed. Two things, Joe, to be mindful of. More loft and get the CG deeper and further back on your driver. That's kind of how you're going to be able to get that ball flight up in there a little bit. So thinking of heads like, maybe look at a 10 or 11 degree TSI2, G425 Max obviously is great. Epic Max is really, really good. Who else is making a good little spinning driver? Even a Rad Speed XB, get some loft on that one.
Lieutenant Dan is asking, got some TMDs with Project X PXI. Your thoughts on the old PXI shafts? Love them.
You did love them, didn't you?
I did love them. They were great to fit with. I don't know. They were very, very good. And then they discontinued them.
Ryan Hertz is asking about the Acra I series, the iSteel 125s versus MMTs. You like the iSteel, don't you, to build with?
Yeah, I love them. They're good. Great product, honestly.
Yeah, we sell a lot of the Acra steel shafts now. We really, really do. So, yeah, they are great. I don't think it's ever fair, we've said this many times, to compare steel to graphite. It's almost impossible to really create exactly the same thing where you're going to go, oh, that feels the same. It's just not going to feel the same. To make a graphite shaft the same stiffness as a steel shaft, you're going to have to use more material. It's obviously also a significantly lighter material. Wall thickness influences feel, all those sorts of things. So very unlikely that we're going to get you to feel that, Ryan. But I would just say don't be put off the MMTs. I think they're great, really good shafts.
Shaft suggestions for a mid-handicap player. Driver sim to 9-degree swing speed is 112 miles an hour. Mid-handicap player.
Cody, that's a tough one. There's a lot going into that. Are you a draw player? Are you a fade player? Do you hit it high? Do you hit it low? Do you load it? Do you not? There's not much there that we can go off of, to be honest. I'd be doing you a disservice giving you a shaft recommendation off of that information. I'd need to know way more about what's going on. And that's why, like Instagram, your inbox, my inbox are full daily from people going, I swing at 95 miles an hour, what shaft should I use? It's like, I don't know. I have no idea what shaft you should use. We have 110 on this wall, and there's 140, 150 in the Mississauga wall. That's for a reason, because until we put them in your hands and start to do that work, we're no idea. And then obviously the virtual fit side of things, at least we'll get data to work with and an idea of your preferences. So there's more of a process than just asking a question and plucking a shaft out of thin air. What do you see?
It's the best way of increasing speed without investing in speed sticks. If you don't invest in your speed, you won't get faster.
What is the best way? I would say that there's mileage in just committing to swinging as fast as you physically can for a period of time. I think that works. I think it really does. If you're not swinging out your boots, you're not going to break through those neuromuscular barriers that are holding us all back. That was what done it for me. I just had to start swinging quicker and taking it to new levels. Today was a big day, Michael. Today was a big day for me.
Milestone.
Hit 180 ball speed for the first time in my life. 197.7. It was
197.
107. Yeah, 97.
197. 179.
79. Aye, that one. 179.7. And it showed up in the quad as 180. And I was like, please don't be a roundup. And it was a roundup.
See Bryson hit 12 drives in 1 minute on Monday. And VJ standing behind him laughing. So good.
That's well, you saw what I was doing at the end. Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
You're trying to ramp yourself up.
You remind me of Bryson.
Hi. So similar. We could be twins. A couple of meatheads.
Can Titleist top the T100 with the new iron?
Can Titleist
It'll
top
be tough.
the T100? I'm excited about it. That's for sure. I think anytime you see the next generation of a great iron like that, there's a lot of excitement about it. So I'm excited to see what it is. Will Ontario close the courses? Ivan's asking.
I hope not.
I don't think so. Martin's asking, where in Scotland are you from, Michael?
He's asking you.
A little town called Helensburgh. That's a little village called Rue.
I'm from a village called Oakville.
LC said, not the roundup. Exactly, LC. Devastating. A roundup's a devastating thing. See if that
might not hit 180 now for like a week.
Stop. Told you already, I'm going to hit 181 today.
He's feeling fast.
Feeling fast, folks. Feeling fast.
Junior fitting question. How often should junior get fitted? 5 mile an hour change, 10 mile an hour. I mean, the biggest thing with junior fits we find is you get fit now and then juniors grow like weeds, right? So they could, might need a reshaft midway through the season. So I don't know. I think it's always good to take a look once a year, especially if they're a competitive junior player.
Oh, 100%. If they're competitive, yeah. And it might be with a view of doing absolutely nothing other than just going, we're just checking.
Yeah.
We're just checking in on you, seeing how you're doing. Sam's asking, what is a Project X load zone?
LZ.
Yeah. The load zone shaft, Sam, is a shaft with a micro step pattern in the middle designed to be a little bit softer and create more load within the shaft. So of all the testing of softening the butt section, the tip section, the midsection, they have found the most contribution towards additional speed comes from a softer midsection. So that's where the whole load zone idea came from.
What else? Got fitted for P770 with Project XLZ. Nice little combo.
Very, very nice. Defoe was asking, Ian, did you ever do more speed training with Tyler McGee, or was it just that one video we filmed? That was it, just the one video we filmed. Those are the principles. Go back and watch that video for those of you who want to get a little bit quicker, because the stories that I get and the text messages and the Instagram messages or whatever it is that I get from people saying that video has transformed their driving is significant. It's hundreds of people. Yeah, hundreds and hundreds. So if you want to swing it a little bit faster, go and watch that one and stick to those principles. You will gain speed. There's no question.
What product has your most attention in 2021? Ball club, training aid, anything that has created the most buzz so far in TXG?
Easy.
What's for you?
Easy. Autoflex.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of buzz, Whisker,
buzz, yeah.
it's Autoflex. I mean, the amount of Autoflex that we've sold, and we're now seeing other companies really kind of jump on and really trying to sell them. And I think for us, Autoflex was such a fascinating experiment as to not living in what I call the grey space of club fitting, not just thinking about it like, okay, here's your 60 gram regular, off you pop, and just take it for what it is. Be curious. Be curious about your options and what could make you better and what can make you faster. I would never have been somebody who could sniff a 180 ball speed drive or a 179.7 drive if it wasn't for the experiment on things like longer, lighter, heavier grip, all these things. I could never have got there with my regular gamer. No chance. Drew, thanks for asking. Matty boy is slowly feeling a little bit better. Baby steps. Everything will be kind of take some time, but thanks for asking. He's doing a little bit better, and yeah, he'll be back with us whenever he feels like the time is right. He won't rush it, and we won't rush it, and we'll do it right.
Sandro is asking, how often do you replace wedges? What will wear first, the grooves or the grind?
By far the grooves.
By far the grooves.
Actually, the milling will go before the grooves. Mm-hmm. So the little milling before the face, and that actually texturing is the key component to that, because that's what creates the friction. The milling, the groove, the combination of all those things obviously create that friction point. It's interesting, if you look at, I always use F1 and tires as an example. If you're looking for maximum friction on a dry day, what tire do they use in F1? Slicks.
They're always going to use the slicks.
Yeah, they're going to use a no tread, full rubber to the tarmac tire.
Yeah,
that's the best way to create friction, full contact and lots of friction. What do they do when it starts to rain?
Yeah, they get the hards out.
They get the hards, which have tread, and that disperses the moisture. It channels the moisture up through the tread, and then it keeps the rubber on the surface, so there's not, between the tarmac and the tire, there's not moisture, and then there's no friction. Grooves are exactly the same thing. So as the minute you lose that kind of ability to create friction, that's when you're going to see different performance from the wedges.
There's a little Formula One in there. Love it.
Got to relate it to the crowd, Michael. You're the crowd. You love the F1.
Thoughts on Augusta adding chicken salad on a brioche to the sandwich lineup?
Chicken salad, brioche. Does nothing for me. I would still go and get the barbecue.
Egg salad?
No. The barbecue. Love it.
Barbecue's good.
Did we ever tell you about the time we were at Augusta?
Cue the music. Party!
do. So good.
The food at Augusta isn't great. It's a hell of a lot better than the food I'm having right now. So.
The what? The food at Augusta isn't great? Said no one ever.
Sorry, it's cheap, but not very good. Come on, Dave.
Jeez, I have literally never heard that from anyone who's been to Augusta.
Dave, we don't need the negativity in here.
Please let us know if that is a popular opinion, because I don't think it is. That barbecue little
ice cream.
Unreal.
The breakfast.
Unreal.
Sports drink. Underrated,
Unreal.
By the way. Sports drink. It's just Powerade.
So
good.
So good.
And it's not barbecue.
What's a beer? $2? $2 a beer.
They have their own beer now, called Crow's Nest or whatever. You know, it'd be a good time. That Beckman's Place or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Need a ticket to that. $6,000 a ticket.
Is that what it is?
You got to know someone to get one, but it looks unreal. Who's out there? Take two.
Brian is saying his daughter loved the hole-in-one challenge with video with Matty with the celebration. I was actually looking back at that the other day. That was funny. That was really funny. So unexpected. I think it was a 94th shot or something that he'd hit, and just hit the green, trickled to the right, boom. That was so funny.
There's a barbecue debate now.
Is there?
Carolina barbecue versus Texas barbecue.
Texas.
I'm
not into.
For me.
Do you the mustard?
Yeah, that's good.
In the slaw?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm a Texas barbecue kind of guy. Right.
How does the TXG YouTube online fitting for members work?
Well, I can tell you, but as I mentioned last week in the live, guys, it is going to be put on hold, the YouTube fittings right now, while we are just swamped with too many other things with the new online store and trying to kind of get the stores back open and keeping up with everything else we've got going on. Obviously, the videos is a little bit more time consuming right now in terms of keeping up with all that sort of stuff. So we are going to be putting the YouTube fitting side of things on hold briefly. So we'll be in touch about that. Everything's continuing for now, but we'll be in touch about that this week for sure.
Ian needs to try the glasses on.
Oh, no, not a chance.
I won't be able to see. Kansas City barbecue, Florida barbecue. Florida has barbecue.
It's good.
No, they don't have barbecue.
Florida. I don't know. I don't know what's different. I don't know what's different about it. But yeah,
Kansas
they
City.
have it.
I smoked ribs on the weekend.
Is it?
So good. World class.
Quite the chef, Michael. Aren't you?
Okay. Scottish barbecue.
Chef Ramsay.
Smoked haggis.
Will we be we'll be testing the new Hogan irons? I didn't know there were new Hogan irons, Mike. I did not even know. I think we tested 2 or 3 sets last year. I didn't know there was any. I will have a look.
What do you folks think? What do you guys think about Victoria Card from Cambridge when you drive chip and putt for a 9-year-old?
Amazing,
so good.
Amazing. Well, we were lucky. One of our students that comes through here won it. Vanessa Boravolis won it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she finished like second or third
on
the first year,
yeah.
And then she won it the following year, which is amazing.
She go 3 times?
I think she went 3 times. Yeah. We've had a few of our clients going there and doing well. It's good. Some great swings. I see that young girl I think she was maybe in the 14 to 15 bracket or something like that, and they done like a slow-mo over swing, and it's just like, how is that?
She had like 251 or something.
Unbelievable. I mean, just wait until she's got some strength and they harness that a little bit. I mean,
the girl from Vancouver, that chip-in was so good. Her reaction.
Yeah, it was so cute. So cute. One day, little Noah's going to be in drive chipping, but visualizing that. No pressure, no. What else we got? Dara's asking, do we have any plans to do any videos with other golf YouTubers? There aren't any in our obviously local area. That's the thing. There really aren't any other local YouTubers. So the answer would be no until the travel restrictions are lifted. I think in the future, yes, but probably now next season, more likely.
Got fitted for ES21 at Club Champ. Can the online store build clubs? Absolutely.
If you've been fit by Club Champion, or not just Club Champion, whoever it may be, if you've been fit by anyone, you have a prescription and you'd like us to build it, we'd be happy to build it. Put the order in through the online store. You can get it spec'd out, pured, frequency matched, weight sorted, whatever you want to do. We can do all of that. And Michael here will be building it with his own fair hands.
That's extra charge.
VIP.
$3,000.
The VIP experience.
Mikey, do you wear your glasses while playing or contacts? I can't put a contact in because I'm a big baby. No, I wear them for driving and for reading. That's it. I should wear them for golf, but I don't like wearing glasses for golf.
Scotty's asking, when's Ronnie Boy coming back to finish testing the ping and autoflex? Next week. That's Ronnie's on the schedule for next week. Yeah.
Will TXG ever have a location in the US? I think you guys would do so well with locations in the US of A.
God bless America, Michael.
God bless.
Yep, we will one day have US locations, no question. Nothing is more certain than a yes to that question.
Love the Stars and Stripes.
Did Ronnie buy the autoflex? Being honest, Ronnie wouldn't have to buy the autoflex. Ronnie would get the autoflex.
He knows some guys.
He knows some guys. Yeah, he is TXG family, TXG royalty. So he would, if he ends up being an autoflex, he would be hooked up by a brother.
Buffalo, New York. That's where they want us to open.
Buffalo, NY.
There's no palm trees in Buffalo.
I think that would be the first store. Fair enough. True though of the Mira P401 sound in relation to the other line.
Scott saying, good afternoon, lads. Hope you're well. Give my best to Matty. Thank you.
Scotty, how's your recovery? How did the surgery go? Let us know how your recovery is going, my man. Thank you for the wishes for Matty. I'm sure he will see this at some point during the week. He'll be, looking in on how the live's going and things like that. So he will definitely see it. So thank you guys. Greg is saying a location in Houston would have you guys wide open, could close down that Canadian store and never miss a dollar. That would be a fair loss if we just closed down the Canadian store. There's a fair investment in what's went on around here. Listen, we're dying to get open as much as anyone else, that's for sure. Dying for it. But if you are looking for clubs, have I told you about our online store? TXGstore.com is where you can go there.
Take over the old Nike oven.
Why not? Have you ever heard that idea before?
No, that's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Should write that one
I
down.
know. Never thought of that one.
Have you heard the TMZ report on Tiger's accident? Look up.
Yeah, look up.
I need all the info.
I know. We're so nosy, aren't we? You're nosy.
You eat my almonds.
Okay. What's going on? Okay, tell RK we're busy. Come to San Diego. You guys will have your hands full regards to fitting. Yeah, San Diego. I mean, do you like San Diego, Michael? Could you live in San Diego? No?
Maybe.
You need to be a wee bit warmer.
I would need to go test out the waters first.
AB is saying a buddy of his gave him a graphite design Tour AD TP5S. What swing speed style would you say is recommended for this? So swing speed, I think if you're in the kind of 95 to 103 category, you're fairly smooth, not much of a plane changer. You can keep the club on plane and you're just looking to lighten things up a little bit. That would be nice. Paddy, come on. We're waiting with bated breath here.
You're writing the article over there. Holy moly.
It just says the police determined the cause, but details remain undisclosed for privacy concerns.
We knew that. That's old news.
Hi, Ian. Where's the best place in Scotland to be fitted? I'm in Fife, but could travel. Thanks.
I think like everything else. I mean, there used to be a spot at the driving range in St Andrews. What were they called now?
The lad just opened a new store, or he's opening it in, what's that store called?
Octolotties?
Ah, that one.
Is it inside Octolotties?
That's what he says, yeah.
Yeah, in that area, that would be good. I think over in Edinburgh, Scott Gourley over in Edinburgh, and the boys over there, I think they reopen, I think it's maybe next week. I think somebody said they open back for fitting in the UK on the 12th.
Jambo, Pure Forged.
Pure Forged in Ayrshire, go and see Jamie McCormack. He does a great job over there as well. Got access to lots of boutique Japanese brands that many don't. Scott would be more your kind of Callaway, TaylorMade, Ping, Strixon, Cobra. Scott would be very similar to coming here in terms of the brands offered. Jamie would be a little bit more niche in terms of those companies.
Golf 00. Golf 007 says, you, me, and Ian play Torrey Pines. I know how much you like munis. I'm in.
I mean, there's munis and then there's Torrey Pines.
Hi.
Have I ever told you the story about Mike and his munis?
Don't start. Who was the fitter you recommended in Jacksonville, Florida?
Brian LaRoche. Brian Golf.
So it says Tiger was driving 83 miles per hour in 45 mile per hour zone at the time of the crash. They say speed was the sole cause of the crash.
Right.
Big deal. 84 miles an hour in a 40.
Yeah, it's big deal. His legs is knackered.
I know.
It's a big deal.
Corey says, you cuties going to review the high toe raw wedges.
Cuties. So Wilson's have been called a cutie.
That's a first.
Paddy, he's the big cutie over there. Big Paddy, big cutie.
Big cutie.
Called him big something else. Okay. Will increasing loft in the driver, does that increase spin, Brett's asking? Yeah, it can, but you can offset it with CG position. Obviously, go back to think about things like the SLDR driver. Loft up, CG forward, launch goes up, spin stays down, dynamic loft stays down, ball speeds go up.
Lovely. I just read one. Oh, what looks do you like better, Vokey SM8 Raw or Blue Slate? Also, any reviews for the Scotty Cameron Phantom X 511? I'd go Raw all day long.
Raw. I do play the Raw.
Pretty sure Blue Slate is sold out in 90% of their lots.
Yeah.
Any plans to expand to British Columbia?
It has been spoken about. It definitely has been spoken about. Whisker loves that nickname. Paddy Cutie. That's going to stick.
Young Paddy.
Remind him.
Afternoon from freezing Scotland. Gents playing Modus 120 S in irons and looking for a driving iron. 7-iron carry 190.
Jesus.
So 2 light, weak flex, but hit them well. Miss is a pull. Best driving iron shaft from Fred.
Fred, you've got some speed, my man. 190 carry on the 7-iron. I'd be trying to get you into a Ventus
Black
10 TX. Yeah, that's some speed if you're in the higher ends there. I can't sniff 190 carry.
Next 7 in it. You're good.
And what? The driving iron?
iron.
It is.
He's jacked.
He's jacked. The maestro has spoken. All right, what else is going on? Mark is asking, is Matty around? Matty's not. He's taking some time off, getting himself back to full fitness and health. So he will be off for the foreseeable future. It'll be, another few weeks, another few months, however long it is. But he's taking a little bit of time to himself.
Nice's 900 iron release tomorrow. Thoughts? No clue.
No idea. Not even seen it. Not seen it. Not heard of it. What did we test? The 500s? Don't remember. Paddy loved it. You loved the.
He's our Nice.
No, that was a sub 70 that you loved. Sub 70 little hybrid. You need to bring that back in. That's in your bag.
With those RTX wedges.
Where did you get those?
So you have sticky fingers.
All right.
TSI 3 driver Ventus Velocore, the #1 combo of the year. I'm going to go with yes.
What was the head with it?
TSI 3 in Ventus.
Oh, that's lovely. Lovely, lovely. Lovely.
Jacob
lovely.
goes, hey, gents, looking into a fitting, whether that be with TXG or elsewhere. Do you recommend fittings?
Is there anyone else?
Never heard of anyone else. Brands themselves like Titleist at their national location or with TaylorMade in the bridge. Ooh, the bridge.
The bridge. Where's that?
Woodbridge. Yeah, they do a good job for that specific one brand job. They do a nice job. If you want a full line of products to really test, then there's only one place in North America to come.
Fed by him, built by him.
TX.
3 things to look out for when you're getting fitted for irons. Ryan, I can do better for you. I can give you 12 of them. And it's in a video that we done about, how long ago was that now?
Just before
A couple
Christmas.
months ago, yeah. A couple months ago.
It was a good video.
Go back and take a little look at those. And those, how to get the most out of your club fitting session. I think there's 2 of them. There's that one, and then there's a driver fit related one. So are you, Dave, saying you need to do those, do the old TXG for the intro?
Let's not get carried away.
Uh,
Do you guys think about the factory fittings from GTA in the GTA? Just answer that.
Yeah, we think they're good. Honestly, the OEMs do a great job. I think the Titleist National Fitness Centre is incredible. I love the facility. I love the building. When you walk in there, it's a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, TaylorMade's facility is really nice.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. Yeah, they've got the lab up there with gears and all the equipment there. They've got Quintic. So, I mean, honestly, if your mind set on a specific brand, you could definitely go to one of those specific brands. There aren't anyone else really in the area, though, is there?
I think Callaway has one.
Callaway
I've never
has a
seen
small
it.
one.
Never
No,
seen
me
it.
neither. But I think the 2 best are definitely
Things
Taylor.
is pretty decent.
Yeah, it's closed, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Closed, the Oakville location.
What a place.
David's asking, do we have the new TaylorMade spiders in stock?
We do not.
No, we don't. Oh, look at it do's behind 3 hours, Michael.
I got mine back on.
Are Mizuno's swing DNA accurate for shaft selection? I believe they're very accurate. I've seen people who have done it. We've done our own testing, and the recommended shafts was very close to what I think we've done it with Matty and what he was using at the time. I think it's an excellent tool, especially if you're on a range. Maybe your fitters, you don't have the time, to dedicate to learning everything about every single shaft. I think it's a great shortcut. I think it'd be a really good addition. I always think to people, why wouldn't you have that in your range if you want to do your own internal fittings as a company?
Yeah.
That'd be one reason for me to definitely have a Mizuno fit cart on my range. I mean, not to be a spoiler, but you could use that and then fit with all the brands. Okay, so that narrows down the shaft, and get you further down the line with that. And then let's look at what heads you like and all that sort of stuff. But it's a great tool. Did we see what 5-wood Rory is playing?
I didn't know.
I would love to know if we mentioned that one. Army X. Would love to.
Patty,
Love to know.
look her up.
Google Paddy. Strixon Q-Star split color golf balls, Michael. Julian's asking. Big fan?
Never seen it.
I think I've got some in my office.
Yeah. Different, like old Ping classics.
Aye.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I think they're fun.
Good for juniors. Good to
Definitely.
keep the interest up.
Yeah.
Someone was going, any changes you would like to see in the game of golf? Jacob's asking. I personally would love for golf to lower in price. I think it would bring in so many more players and young players.
Yeah.
I think affordable golf is definitely something that is good.
Agreed. Agreed.
But
Soap for One's asking you how many girlfriends you have. Too many.
how many girlfriends do I have?
Too many.
My phone's always buzzing. Matt, I hope you are wrong because he says golf courses in Ontario are closing. I will cry.
So I hope that is not the case. They get this more and more wrong all the time.
So stupid.
The golf courses were open all last summer, and the cases were 300, like through June, July, August, September. The courses were open all summer. What do you think shutting the golf courses is going to do?
Adam Stanley reported it. Tweeted that they are closing.
Oh, I don't know what to say to that, to be honest.
That's so stupid. Sorry, Ontario golfers. As of right now, golf courses will not be open during the stay-at-home order.
Last-ditch lobbying is underway, I'm told, but courses being open are inconsistent with the order state of emergency.
Buffalo, New York sounding real good right now. Dumb. Thank you, Doug Ford.
Anywhere but Canada. That's all that's in my mind right now. Anywhere but Canada. Brutal. Okay, what we at? 52 minutes. Let's lighten the mood. What's going on? Any of today's shafts play similar to the old EI70, one of Jay's favorites? It was such a unique shaft. Heavy. It was about 77, 78 grams or something like the old EI70. Stout. I don't think there really is anything. There was actually metal through that shaft. Remember when you used to cut the tip of it, you'd get the sparks?
Yeah.
A
white spark.
Yeah, I don't think there actually is anything similar to that being made right now. I think technology and graphite shaft advancement has obviously increased so much and improved so much. So no, it's one of a kind, but you can probably still pick them up on eBay.
Definitely.
I used to see EI70s and Graphloid Pro Lights on there all the time and buy them for like $10.
What was that True Temper shaft way back in the day? What was it called? Like black gold?
The black gold, I used to play them in my irons.
Greg still has a set.
Yeah.
So stiff.
Yeah. They were stiff.
Someone get the boys a stress ball after that news. I'm kidding, or a drink.
I need a drink.
I can't have a drink.
How you can.
Which iron do you think is the number one seller worldwide in
2020?
T1. I mean, it had to be T100.
T100?
T100S. For us, T100 was good. TC201 was unreal.
It was really good. Yeah.
We sell a lot of mirror. Like, we're selling a lot of mirror, building a lot of mirror, which is good because it's good build quality, good fits, and the product is pretty good. Brian is saying, greetings from Pinehurst.
Brian, hope you're well, pal. Get the rooms ready. The boys are vacating Canada in about 5.5 minutes. As soon as this live is done, we're heading straight to the airport. You've got the private jet in the runway, haven't you?
Fired up. I'll fly it.
Ian is a McAllen 18 guy. Correct. Florida's open 24/7. I'm ready. Fired up.
Open a bottle of Macallan 18-year-old and have it dram. In 28 days, I can.
Unbelievable. More forgiving. TC301 or Strixon ZX7, Michael?
Sorry, say that again.
More forgiving. The Mura TC 301.
301 will have a little bit more perimeter weighting. Definitely more forgiving.
Slightly bigger footprint in the head and stuff like that. I always say, though, don't judge forgiveness always on the size of the head, though, guys. Don't judge it by the size of the footprint. Forgiveness is whatever the club does to eliminate the flaws in your technique or in the result. So to some people, forgiveness can be a VSO. It can be tungsten weight in the toe that increases the MOI of the club. It can be forgiveness is not created equally for every player. Michael saying he can have us a tea time tomorrow at TPC Sawgrass. Just need to get you on that plane. Fire up, ready to go. We are ready to go.
Do you boys have access to any vaccines? Nope. Vaccine's not going to help right now. The world, we're just shut down. Even if you're vaccinated, it doesn't matter.
I think it will do, but
Eventually.
we're just not at that point yet where we're seeing the cases drop because there's so many vaccinated. I mean, I'm hearing some of the numbers about how many vaccinations they've done in the US. Staggering, unbelievable, and impressive, very, very impressive. 2021 most disappointing product. What has disappointed you so far in 2021, Michael?
Nothing.
I would have said that the first time I saw Sim 2 and I saw the weight being taken away, I went, "Oh,
yeah,
you're joking." And then I hit it, and then I was like, "Okay, it was kind of, I was a bit lukewarm after I hit it." And then they sent me that 8 degree that I was able to dial in and stuff like that. Now I'm
in love with it.
Yeah.
I need a new driver.
You do need a new driver. Do you want to do a fit this afternoon?
No.
Okay.
I might stand in front of Doug Ford's house and rip a driver right through his window.
I might stick a balaclava on and join you. Send Big Paddy in. Just go and set about them, Paddy. And tell them. Get this sorted. Get the courses open. The business is open. Get us living our lives, Paddy. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. What drivers stand out right now? Glenn is asking you, Michael.
I mean, some of the stuff we've done with Build a Beast, Sim has been impressive. TSI 3, probably the best of the best right now.
Yeah, definitely. Lou is asking us to define affordable, please. Affordable to you and affordable to me and affordable to everyone on here is a different thing. Value is not created equally in people's eyes. Some people see value in an Autoflex shaft. Some people think you're crazy for spending that money on an Autoflex shaft. It's just, it's however you define value in your own eyes.
Premier at Ontario.ca, flood the inbox. That's what we're doing. This is ridiculous.
Golf 007. Loved the review of the Jack Nicklaus Mura irons. They look very much in line with what McGregor Muirfield had. Yes.
Yes and no.
A wee bit different.
There's some shapes in there that Jack likes a little bit more.
Yeah. I think the sole was very much more like what he used to use, very flat with higher bounce. That was a very specific design criteria that he liked. So yeah, they're just gorgeous. They really were a pleasure to hit them.
Impressive.
Yep. What blades have stood out so far this year? Blake is asking. Let's say MB 101s by Mura, 620 MBs. Great.
I think those Hama blades, TR20B, will be good.
Yep. I still love the P7 MBs. I think that's a gorgeous iron. I think it really, really is a great looking iron.
Your little Apex MB.
Apex MB looks great. Yeah, I've got some of those in my office. They're lovely. Yeah, I think I can't really name too many that are making a bad one. Do you like a blueprint? Do you like the shape of a blueprint?
No,
me neither. Actually, I like to hit them. I like the feel of them. They're really soft, actually. First ping club I've ever hit that went like that. It feels soft.
Herman Moss says, will this stay-at-home news for Toronto delay shipping orders? Herman, I will send your shaft out by Friday.
Yeah, you'll get it. You will get it. All right, the clocks are ticking, 59:50. What's closing thoughts?
Masters, 539 people in here, only 84 likes.
Come on, get the likes up. Get the likes up.
147,000 subs.
Let's do it. Must just be an hour.
Yeah,
you get an hour running YouTube and then it kills the computer.
Or you just don't charge it.
It was full when, wasn't it? It was full when we turned it on. Get off my case.
No, the do not disturb's on though. That's good.
I know. Bob McIntyre for the Masters. Would love to see it.
That'd be good.
Scottish Mickelson. Love to see it.
Bolton.
Okay, guys. We will love you and leave you. Have a great Masters week. Enjoy it. Consume it all. I'll be doing the same. You'll be doing the same.
Enjoy the Masters food because it's very good.
Yeah, I'm going to make a barbecue sandwich just in
Are you?
honor of the Masters.
Yeah. Your chef's plate.
I'm going to do my chef's plate. I'm going to request that meal in my chef's plate.
I'll make egg salad.
Oh, it'll be sick. Okay, guys, take care. Have a great week. We may see you next week. We need to wait and see the extent of the stay-at-home order. If it ends up being something that is a full, no media, no anything.
We'll be filming.
I will be filmed.
We'll be filming.
Yeah, we'll probably be filmed. Very true. Okay, guys, have a good one. We'll see you soon.